Around 52,000 women are turned away from community legal centres every year. So I'm really excited that Wallumatta Legal can help women who couldn't otherwise afford legal assistance to escape domestic violence and to help in their property matters and matters involving their children. I'm Professor Lise Barry. I'm the Dean of Macquarie Law School and I'm on the Board of Directors for Wallumatta Legal. One of the things that really drew me to law was working with young homeless people and young offenders. And I realised that I didn't have a great understanding of the kinds of things that were drawing them into the criminal justice system, but also how the law was going to deal with them. And at Macquarie, I found a place where I could explore all of those passions, thinking about disadvantaged communities, how the law impacts on them, but how the law also needs to change and adapt to meet new circumstances. Wallumatta Legal is a partnership between DLA Piper and Macquarie Law School. DLA Piper really wanted to do something about the missing middle, people who can't afford a lawyer but don't qualify for legal aid, and that's how Wallumatta Legal was born. If you think about women in domestic violence in particular, legal fees can sometimes be the thing that stands between them getting out of a bad situation and being able to look after their children. So being able to offer affordable legal services is really important. And it's fantastic that Macquarie University is at the cutting edge of developing that kind of access to law. One of the things I love is watching students progress through their law degree. Coming in not sure if they want to be a lawyer or not knowing what kind of law they want to practice, and then having that experience of amazing teachers across different subjects, things that they'd never really thought about before. It just opens up so many opportunities, whether they're jobs in the legal sector or jobs in policy and government. Knowing what the law is, having that understanding, helps students to realise that they can really make a difference. Macquarie Law students have the opportunity to join our Law Society. It's the biggest student society on campus. They run our first year camp, law ball, beginning of semester drinks, right through to our competitions and also our social justice nights, where we often get involved in trivia nights and fun things like that. Being in the Michael Kirby building creates such a sense of community. Law students get to study together in the Law Commons. They have their classes in that building together. So you really get to know one another and you get to talk to staff all the time. We work in the same building as well, and that's a really great thing about Macquarie Law School. One of the things I loved as a student, and which our students love now, is mooting. In fact, just behind me is our new moot court in the Michael Kirby building. It's absolutely beautiful. Our teams in the Jessup International Law Moot have won the Australian Championships for the last 2 years, which is an incredible achievement. Throughout the year we run a series of careers events, everything from the clerkship fair, where the big firms come onto campus and students have the opportunity to talk to them about what it might be like to work in their firm, through to alternative careers nights where we get people in from government, from policy, from marketing, HR jobs. So we try and give students as much help as we can, having that opportunity to network, practice interviewing, and participate in careers events as well. Law underpins so many aspects of what we do day to day, and I think it's a really good generalist degree to complement other studies. Contrary to what some people might think, you don't have to be Einstein to get a law degree. Anyone can achieve at law if they're willing to put in the work, and what we try and do is spark enthusiasm for that study and that sort of deep reading, deep thinking. It is a lot of work, but it's really enjoyable work. You'll have an opportunity to try out different legal practice areas through your placement. Really, there's no limit to the kinds of places that a law degree can take you.